Welcome, and thank you for tuning in with us for the English version of Mr. Deegoda Kumara's Divine Light Distance Healing Program, which was aired originally on the 19th of September at 9:30 p.m. Sri Lankan time. Blessings of the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings. To everyone who is connected with us today, locally and from overseas, we would like to offer you our blessings, and may you all be free from suffering. May you all be free from ailments. May you all be healed. May all be well. And may the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you all. We must also mention especially the large expatriate community joining us from around the world, venerable members of the Mahasangha, including Buddha Maratanathera, and those who are suffering with various illnesses and ailments. We have had many requests to bless patients who are seriously ill and are battling to survive at the ICU and in some cases at emergency care units. Firstly, we would like to offer them our blessings, and with the supreme power and the energy of Lord Buddha, and with God's divine blessings, may you all be free of all kinds of ailments, may you be free of suffering, and may you all heal. There are many of you overseas who at the moment are suffering due to COVID-19 situation, with travel restrictions, as well as with various other sicknesses. And we offer you all our loving blessings, that may you be free of suffering, may you be free of all kinds of issues and ailments, and may you also be able to return home and join us very, very soon. I'm with you and I'm here for you, irrespective of the long distance between us. Distance does not matter when it comes to offering my blessings and love to you. You will heal, and all your issues and ailments will also be healed and end for good, so please be patient. If you remember, during early stages of this COVID-19 pandemic, I mentioned that it cannot infect Sri Lanka in a big way, or will not let it either. Today I would like to reiterate the same. This is the land of Lord Buddha, the land where the supreme power and energy of Lord Buddha is constantly active and present. Even though today we witness things that in no way are compatible with such a land are being carried out here, we have faith that this land will once again become the land of the Lord Buddha. Many requested me to speak about the current trending topic, cattle slaughter ban in Sri Lanka, and I would like to remind you that we have been speaking of banning slaughtering of all animals long before. One day, when it is finally accepted that this is a land of Mihinda Thera that was later given to the Buddhist community, we hope slaughtering animals would be stopped completely as per the teachings of Lord Buddha. It should definitely be so. Some people question why only cows and not other animals. Of course, slaughtering of all animals should be banned. However, it should start somewhere. And the efforts of the government in this regard are appreciated, and we wish those concerned the strength and God's divine blessings to carry out the necessary steps successfully. Our distance healing session is carried out based on a meditation practice called Maitri Bhavana, which is a universal loving kindness meditation, which will last for about 30 minutes. Now it's 9:30 p.m. Sri Lankan time, and till 10 p.m. we will carry out this short sermon, as the most important part of my healing session is this sermon where I strengthen your mind. The mind is the key to this powerful universal mind or universal consciousness that operates throughout the universe. Where is this mind located? We all know, and even scientists have also confirmed, that the mind is not something that is operated by a physical organ in the body. In different religions, it is taught how to identify the status of the mind. It is believed that the oldest religion in the world is Veda, then Buddhism, and then comes Catholicism. In the Vedas, it is said that by observing the heart, one can get to know the status of your mind. Now one can wonder why and what is the role of the heart here with reference to the mind. There must be a connection between the heart and the mind in that case. Then the mind must be operating around the heart. We know that the universal consciousness is activated around our heart area. And Catholics know very well the strength of the mind, as in the New Testament it is written by Luke, Mark, and Matthew. I beg your pardon for any mistakes. In Matthew 17:20, it is said about the status of the mind that he said to them, "If you have faith and do not doubt, if you say in your mind to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' it will move." The reference to the mind here literally shows the power of thoughts rather than the movement of the mountain. In Buddhism, in the supreme teachings of the Lord Buddha, there are many instances where the power of the mind is deeply discussed. In our healing program as well, what we use as a tool is a universal mind, the same universal consciousness that is flowing through us and to us. One must develop this mind within you. Let's take a look at why does this mind that is operated around our heart is not becoming powerful. I just mentioned that the most powerful energy in the universe is the energy of the mind. It is written that if you have faith the size of a grain of mustard seed in you, it is more powerful, or it has more power than the strength of 1,000 elephants together. You and I, as well as gods and goddesses, we all can activate this mind. So why does this mind not become powerful? What has really happened to the mind currently? Let's take a look. We know that the universe is active. So is the nature. The natural world is active at its own pace. There are 24 hours to a day. This was the same centuries ago, in the recent past, as well as today, without any change. Similarly, if you take orbital periods of planets, daylight and nighttime patterns, the time a plant takes to flower, a tree takes to bear fruit, the lifespan of a tree, lifespan of animals are all somewhat the same, or in some cases one can say lifespans becoming shorter. This is my point. In the natural world, just as before, sunrises, sunsets, birds spend much of their time as usual looking for food and return to their nest by evening, just as before, no rush and no hurry. Similarly, animals move around for food and water and return by evening when it's dark. No animal uses electric lights to stay up and roam around after the sun sets. So I have a question for you. What's a rush? Why are you in a rush? Society today is operating at high speed. Stop for a brief second and turn around. Why this rush? What have you achieved by being in this mad rush? Let me tell you, failure, uncertainty, bad health, loss of life, even your own daily family life. Perhaps even you've lost your own true self. Why is this? The reason is this high speed. There are only a certain number of hours in a day, and there's only so much that you could do. You are simply overloaded. If one rows a boat at an extreme high speed in order to cross the river faster, what do you think will happen to this person? When you are physically operating at an extremely high speed, your mind as well tends to be active at a high speed. As a result, you will get more thoughts than normal. It is believed that during waking hours, a person gets 60,000 thoughts in a day. But I think at this high speed, you may have increased this number from 60,000 to 80,000 or 100,000 minimum. As when you lead a high-speed life, similarly you increase the speed of your thoughts in your mind as well. You receive energy from the food you eat, but most of that energy is used during the digestion process. Also, one receives something called Jiva Prana. That's what I'm talking about, not the food that you intake. Today, an organ such as a kidney has a price. Blood as well is being sold today in some countries. So these things have a price. These organs may help you in some way. However, your active life depends completely on Jiva Prana. Without Jiva Prana, these organs that you can purchase today are worthless or useless. So what's the price of Jiva Prana? The most important thing you need to survive. How much have you bought it for? It was given free. The most important thing to stay alive was given free of cost. Is that why it is taken for granted? The faster the pace in your life, the number of thoughts are also equally high. When you live a fast-paced life, as well as entertain high number of thoughts in your mind, the Jiva Prana that is spent on these thoughts is also very high, and it can be subject to damage. This is one reason for falling sick. Now you may ask, how are we able to receive Jiva Prana? You know how you receive physical strength through food, drink, and breathing. Jiva Prana comes to you through the air that you breathe. In Rishi vocabulary, there's prana and aprana. Prana means inhale and aprana, exhale. When one refers to the last breath of a person, they say the last breath was breathed out. And we know that life comes to you also through breathing in. Through breathing in, you take in oxygen. However, with this you also receive universal energy the same way. What I'm saying is that this Jiva Prana is something you take in with your breath. All physical and other energies that are required to keep your body functioning are entered into your body with this breath you take. Along with that, the most powerful energy of all, the universal energy, as well is entered into your body through breathing. So what I wanted to say is that this Jiva Prana energy is actually entered into your body with the breath you take. According to the rishis, until a person reaches about 30 years of age, the prana you breathe in is more than what you let out through exhaling. Therefore, during this time, one grows well as stays healthy. However, after the age of 30 years, the prana jiva energy you let out through exhaling is more than what you take in through inhaling. So this is how you lose jiva prana energy little by little and end up getting ill with time. So with my today's sermon, I suggest that it is important that you focus on saving the jiva prana energy in you. The only way to save it or preserve it is to reduce the ways in which you spend this Jiva Prana energy in you. We spoke of meditation. During meditation, what happens is that we reduce the pace at which we breathe gradually. Activities of the body as well as the pace at which you do things are reduced step by step. With that, your thoughts as well are reduced. A state where there are no more thoughts is a supreme level. And according to Lord Buddha, when there are no thoughts, there exists nirvana. In yoga as well, the same thing is said. Somehow, with the reduced number of thoughts, the energy you require to take action on your thoughts as well is reduced or becomes less. And this energy is remained with you. So to achieve this balance, one can practice exercises like Pranayama, which I have explained to you already in my previous videos. It's an excellent meditation practice. A similar meditation practice us Buddhists are aware of is Anapanasati Bhavana. Ana, which means inhale, apana, exhale. The meditation is done with consciously breathing in and out, as in Satipatthana. Consciously breathing in and out, or by observing other reactions such as the movement of the diaphragm during this process. Today I suggest that we take a step forward. When you breathe in, concentrate on the Jiva Prana energy coming into you and on letting out Aprana, or the lifeless energy. Let in positive energy and let out negative energies. I believe many are interested in knowing how to let universal energy into yourself. Therefore, to touch on that topic briefly, all these energies need to come into yourself and remain near and around your heart. These energies enter into our bodies along with the air that we breathe, and it reaches the heart. So why did this not become powerful? Heart is the strongest organ in the body. Everything's controlled by the heart, not by the brain. You are controlled by your heart. For example, you come across someone by chance, and your first impressions or feelings on that person come directly from the heart. Whether it's another human being or an animal, you create these feelings not knowing about them in depth. If you say, for example, it's a dog, you don't know whether it's a pet of a rich household or a hungry stray dog who wants to be fed by you. But you get a compassionate feeling about it in your heart. Similarly, if a beggar approaches you for some money without analyzing and investigating, using your mind, whether this is a fake beggar living a double life, you get this compassionate feeling about the beggar as someone who needs your assistance. Let's take love as a topic for an example. This is especially for the young sons and daughters whom I love dearly. The feelings you get when you first see someone comes directly from the heart. It's not an opinion created after analyzing facts about that person's family, wealth, education, etc. It's a feeling you get when you first see the person. It could well be due to past life connections. However, what you get is a feeling. It's only after that you use your brain to act upon that feeling. Therefore, I said heart is the most powerful organ. One can argue that we are controlled by our brain, but I think we all have heard the story about the brain-dead frog whose heart kept working even after the brain was smashed. We also have heard of the stories during the initial heart surgeries, how the heart kept functioning on its own. Heart is able to function as it's associated with the universal consciousness. In one of our Pali Gathas, it is also said that universal consciousness exists or remains in a cave nearby the heart. So it is the heart that directs the brain. Without a functioning heart, the brain does not function. That would be the end. Heart is the most powerful organ. Therefore, we see drawings of Jesus and certain religious leaders with a glowing heart. I believe the highest form of such a glowing heart must be of Lord Buddha's. Reason: we all breathe in Jiva Prana with the air that we breathe in. So did Lord Buddha and others. However, Lord Buddha's powers were unimaginable, whereas you don't have such powers. So why did Jiva Prana that was in you left when exhaling without being developed? Imagine you visiting a place that is not to your liking. You don't like the people, the conversations, or the surroundings of the place. What you do is leave the place as soon as possible. So does Jiva Prana. If Jiva Prana finds that particular heart incompatible, then it decides to leave. So what's a compatible heart? In short, a heart that consists of peace and love. In my opinion, and as per the supreme teachings of the Lord Buddha, in short, Jiva Prana will not stay in a heart that's empty of metta, loving kindness, karuna, compassion, mudita, empathetic joy, and upekkha, equanimity. I would suggest think further on this, and if it resonates with you, then take it, and if it does not, then it's up to you. But the reason you fell sick, or the reason for your poor health, is due to the fact that Jiva Prana left your body. The physical body of a person who has a strong mind becomes stronger. Similarly, a weaker mind is a cause for a weaker body. And also, a weaker body results in having a weaker mind. However, there are exceptions. There are people whose minds are stronger even if their bodies become weak or ill, such as enlightened, noble people with developed higher minds, example, Lord Buddha and Arhat Theras and other supreme religious leaders and rishis. Reason: because they have gotten rid of the connection between the body and the mind. Due to past karma, even they fell sick at times. Even if Lord Buddha could have chosen not to suffer due to past karma with his powers, he still used it as an example for understanding and went through with it to make us understand the effects of karma. However, even if Lord Buddha's supreme body fell sick, his mind was never weak. Lord Buddha is the only supreme person who achieved the highest most level in metta, karuna, mudita, and upekkha. If you ask me whether I possess these qualities, I say to you to observe my life and my actions. I follow this path as much as I can, even if it's not 100%. Not only me, but you and everyone else in this world with a human life will possess some percentage of the qualities of metta, karuna, mudita, and upekkha, loving kindness, compassion, empathetic joy, and equanimity. Even inside the worst serial killer, a great example is a story of the ruthless killer Angulimala, who in an instant changed his ways completely due to the supreme power and intelligence of Lord Buddha. Also Patachara, whose mind was healed, body was cured in an instant with the words of Lord Buddha. If you have a powerful mind, you yourself can cure all illnesses. I suggest that you practice Anapanasati Bhavana. Today, however, we would carry out Maitri Bhavana to bless everyone around the world with the intention of healing. We keep getting information from those who have been healed, cured via our distance healing program, including stories of animals being cured. I have performed this distance healing specifically on certain individuals, using the 5D body to travel and to cure another using the mind. All this is possible to someone who has a well-developed mind. Also, when you all and I together practice this loving kindness meditation through this universal network, we can reach the subconscious mind of a person and reach his or her mind without him knowing, can even give instructions to the brain to activate the relevant areas and release the necessary chemicals to heal or cure the necessary need. This program has a religious aspect to it in order to thank and be grateful to our spiritual teachers who have shown us this truth. Apart from that, there's no other mantra or any other gimmick to this process. Not that I disrespect Mantra Shastra, which has some power to an extent. So I suggest that you practice Anapanasati Bhavana every morning to bring in Jiva Prana energy and maintain a status of Metta, Karuna, Mudita, and Upekkha in your heart area. Then that great gift of the universe that comes into you would remain around your heart area and not leave you when breathing out. That energy will happily remain near your heart area. It will remain there. Lord Buddha, Arhat Theras, and myself, and those who possess universal powers, spiritual powers, gain these energies due to Mitta, Karuna, Mudita, and Upekkha qualities or status around your heart area, and that's where Jiva Prana energy will stay, near that area associated with the heart. When needed, this energy can be used to cure, heal your own self or bless another. You can use it to achieve goals of your physical world as well. Due to your powerful mind, which is activated, associated with the heart, it has the power to achieve anything that you are determined to achieve. So I suggest that you practice Pranayama meditation in the morning and end the day with Maitri Bhavana and offer all your blessings to those who are suffering and sick around the world. To bless another or to win at life, for both you can use this energy. As your mind is powerful and is activated, associated with the heart, there's power in it to make anything that you are determined to achieve happen. So I would say begin the day with Anapanasati Bhavana and end the day with Maitri Bhavana and offer your blessings to others. And in between, reduce the high-speed pace at which most of you are operating. There's no proven actual positive result to this mad rush other than reducing one's lifespan, failure, and poor health. Relaxedly, lovingly, and happily carry on with your work and life every day, avoiding this mad rush. We will now start our healing session to bless everyone around the world in 2 minutes' time. I was able to heal so many through this distance healing session, thanks to you who helped and joined in multiplying this Maitri loving kindness meditation energies during the program. Your energies, my energies, and that of the Supreme Divine Beings come together in making this possible, including the Supreme Buddha powers and energy. That's how uncurable diseases through medication can be cured with divine healing powers. So please prepare for Maitri Bhavana. Sit comfortably with your palms resting on your knees, facing upwards like this. And we begin in 2 minutes. May the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving blessings be with you. I believe you must be now ready for Maitri Bhavana. Today we have so many of you joining us from around the world who are suffering from various critical illnesses and pain. Our distance healing session is known as one of the most successful healing sessions that's available online. Based on views and other statistics, we rank quite high, and we have a large and wide audience for which we are very pleased. Firstly, we focused on healing the mind, and now it's time to heal your body. Those who are sick and suffering, now please follow the program, and the others can join in to bless everyone else who is suffering. In this healing program, we use Maitri Bhavana, the loving kindness meditation, out of the 4 divine states of dwelling, or Satara Brahma Viharana, which we use as tools to connect with the universe. The first and the key tool, the feeling or state, is metta, or loving kindness. So the meditation practice we use is based on metta, or loving kindness. We will slightly adjust this Maitri Bhavana today, and we keep our palms facing upwards and rest them on your knees, opening up the palms to the universe, one of the most sensitive points in our body. Gently place your left palm on the exact area on your body that needs to be healed. If not, then your right hand. If that's not possible, then rest your hands on your knees, palms facing upwards, as I said before. Then close your eyes and relax. In this moment, keep your mind free of hatred, anger, unkind thoughts, and also free of desire and expectation. The mind needs to be in balance, free of discrimination. Practice it for the moment now, and eventually make it your state of mind for always. Be even-minded. Now we will focus and direct those powerful mind energy towards all those living beings suffering with ailments and pain to heal and for their success. Please be mindful of the large number of patients in hospitals who await our blessings and my healing energy, which I will begin now. Many have sent us pictures and names of those who require our blessings, and I would like to say that we have gone through your messages and have offered blessings accordingly. We are thinking of all of you in our mind at this moment. If whoever, wherever in this world is suffering due to sickness or sadness or are in pain, may you be free of suffering and ailments. The power of thoughts and the mind is very powerful. The power of thoughts and the mind of all the gods and goddesses who kindly joined us now in this task is even more powerful. The power and the energy of Lord Buddha that is flowing throughout the universe is extremely powerful. Please be mindful that even after Buddha Parinibbana, the powerful Buddha energy is still present and active. It's full of extreme kindness, and it's a true source of metta or loving kindness. Our gods and the goddesses as well are full of loving kindness and compassion, most of them. You may use Satara Brahma Viharana or the 4 divine states of dwelling to reach supreme levels such as Brahman. So this is how we carry out the healing activities in brief. Let's get started with Maitri Bhavana. However, let's leave out one thing, and that is this identity of ourself or ego. Let's leave that part out. Even if you have an ailment, if possible, please leave out thoughts of self and your own ailment and offer blessings to everyone else. Selfless thoughts have the most power. It indeed is the most powerful. What you give out will return to you, so there's no loss. Most of you practice this already, and I am very happy about it. I'm seeing when I read your selfless comments on other YouTube videos where I heal other patients. So many of you rejoice seeing others' happiness and good health selflessly. We are pleased to see this, and I feel happy that I've played a part in this to an extent. Also, I feel extremely happy seeing how so many of you have refrained from consuming meat after my sermons. So now we are ready to offer our selfless blessings. If you have a particular person in mind who needs blessings, you can think of that person's name. For an example, if someone suffering from an ailment such as cancer, then please think and offer blessings to all other cancer patients suffering around the world, wishing for their recovery. Then at least for a brief moment, you get rid of your mind and body connection. As long as your mind and body is so tightly bounded together, it is not easy or possible even for me to heal you. Or your bodily ailments. Therefore, let us bless those who join us at this moment, as well as those who cannot join us for this program. May you all be free from suffering, may you all be free of ailments, and may you all heal. Also, if no particular person to think of during blessings, then please think of those who are unkind, hateful, and vengeful towards you, and offer your blessings to them. May they heal their minds, and let us offer loving kindness towards them too. Even to those who still try to block our healing programs, let us wish that they will heal their minds and be full of positive thoughts so that we can continue our healing sessions. Even to those who have done wrong to the society, please offer them your blessings that they may heal their minds and be full of positive and rightful thinking. So I now ask you to repeat these in your mind along with me. Later, when I give you a sign, open your eyes and point your palms towards the digital screen you're watching this program with. I offer you my blessings through my hands. Let us now, in this even-minded status, offer blessings to everyone in this world. Repeat in your mind, it's the universal truth, it's definite, and even proven scientifically that loving kindness is a power. Thoughts become power and reality, and it's a fact. Loving kindness is a thought, and thoughts have power. Thoughts become reality. It's a fact. Loving kindness is a thought, and thoughts have power that can transform something. With the power of thoughts, Lord Buddha and some others have performed miracles. We are aware of this. So let us begin. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Pray as per the religious practice of your choice. Give it feeling, as feelings have more power than thoughts. May all ailments of everyone in this universe be healed. May all be free of suffering, and may all heal. May all living beings of the universe be free from suffering, be free of ailments, and may all heal. All ailments from head to toe, ailments of the head, mental sicknesses, eye-related sicknesses, ailments related to the head, the heart, internal ailments, critical illnesses, kidney failures, bladder-related ailments, and those that are specific to women, issues related to bones, nerves, blood vessels. May all these be cured. With the power of good karma that we have accumulated, everyone will definitely be cured, become healthy and healed. The power and the energy of Lord Buddha, the power of the divine, the power of the universe, and with our powerful thoughts, the power of good karma, I direct all these true powerful energies to all of you who are suffering and sick. I direct these energies to ensure their healing. May all animals be healed. May all minds be healed. May there be no anger. May weaker minds become stronger. May any undeveloped and weaker minds of children be healed and corrected. May their brains be developed completely and fully. May hyperactive children become normal, talented, good-natured individuals. May innocent wishes of those who expect children be fulfilled. May this universe be blessed with new lives of these newborns, and may they be perfected and corrected. May expectant mothers be free of ailments. May they be free of suffering. May they be healed. May the fetus be healthy, free of suffering, and be healed. May everyone in the universe become wiser. May you gain knowledge, intelligence, and wisdom. May all be full of intelligence. May all be full of spirituality. May all be healthy. May all beings of the universe be free of suffering, free of ailments, and be healed. May all ailments from head to toe be healed, be free of suffering. May all those who are in critical conditions, all those who are suffering, be free of ailments, be free of ailments, be free of suffering, and be healed. May all be healed. May all be healed. Please continue to repeat this in your mind with feeling. May all be free of suffering. May all be free of ailments. May all be healed. May ailments of all those who are around me be cured. May all be free of suffering. May all be cured of ailments. May the Noble Triple Gems blessings be with you. Open your eyes and direct your palms like this towards the screen, and I'm blessing you all. We have covered the entire world now with our blessings, and within that we direct the necessary commands to heal all cells of your bodies.
ප්‍රකෘතිමත් ජීවී ශෛල ඇති වෙනටත් දුර්වල විනාශ වී යන ඒ අනවශ්‍ය ශෛල සම්පූර්ණ විනාශ වෙලා ඉවත් වෙන්න ඒ නරක ශක්තිය
To
සම්පූර්ණ
create healthy cells and remove unhealthy, rejected cells, and to fill them with the right positive energies.
මොහොතින් ඒ ආබාධ ඉවත් වෙන්නට අවශ්‍ය විධානය
We direct the necessary commands through the universal consciousness. Please be mindful that all will be healed.
ඔබ ඒ විදිහටම සියලු දෙනා සුවපත් වෙනවා ඉත්‍ය සුවපත් වේවා කියන චේතනාවෙන්ම ඉන්න.
If any ailments in your body, that will also be now cured, and I bless your bodies from head to toes, filling it with energy.
ආශිර්වාද කරනවා. ශක්තියෙන් පුරවනවා. විශ්වයේ තියෙන විශ්ව තරංග ජාලයනුයි මේ දේ කරන්නේ.
We perform this through the universal network.
දික් කරන්නේ නමුත් මේ උපකරණය හරහා නෙවෙයි.
The image on the screen is just for you to witness the happening.
ඔබේ අත්වලට ඒකාන්තයෙන්ම යම් හැඟීමක් දැනෙනවා.
You receive my blessings through space and not through the screen you're watching this video right now.
පොඩි විද්‍යුත් ස්වභාවයක්
You will now witness a sensation on your palms as I direct the most powerful energies your way to heal you from all ailments. You may now feel your ailments and pain disappearing. May you be free from suffering. May you be free of ailments, and may you be healed. May all your ailments and pains disappear. May the tightness and the rigidness of the mind disappear, and you will feel lighter and secure. Now you can open your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Please do not take short breaths, but long ones. Breathe in deep and breathe out. Relax. Open your eyes. You may have now transformed towards good health. So with this, we end today's healing session. We also have a special announcement to make. This is an announcement of Dew Suwa Sewa charity organization as well as their media section. As you know, our live healing program is known to gather a lot of people, huge crowds Perhaps the most number of patients coming together in Asia, if not in the world. The numbers are very high, as you can see on our videos of previous programs on the internet. So, to carry out this live program successfully, there is a requirement for a permanent place with ample space for large crowds to gather. At this moment, we have found 2 large plots of land that has potential in the Western province. As you may understand, it's at a rather high price. So you could get in touch with Dew Suwa Sewa organization to contribute to make this happen.
කොළඹට ආශ්‍රිතව අපි බැලුවේ හුඟක් දුරේ අපි ගිහිල්ලා බැලුවා අපිට ගැලපෙන්නේ නැහැ. බස්නාහිර පළාතේ අපිට ඉඩම් දෙකක් විතර ලැබිලා තිබෙනවා. යෝජනා වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒක මිලදී ගැනීමට අවශ්‍ය කටයුතු දේශසුව සංවිධානයෙන් ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා කියලා.
So I think you could join in to contribute in building this massive ashram. Once built, will make it a possibility for you to get more chances of meeting me in person than now. Perhaps then every weekend also I could be there performing these healing sessions, organizing meditations, sermons of various others, and more frequent involvement from my side as well. An ashram including an auditorium with all facilities, an area for meditation practices, canteens, hostels, a separate section, especially for children, a library, bookshop, etc. So this is our humble wish. You could offer your blessings towards this cause. Get in touch with our chief organizers via telephone, as this project is for you and for everyone else, for a positive society that we intend to influence. Further, I would like to say that this ashram would be the key point from where we spread the word about spirituality and provide the required spiritual leadership. May the blessings of the Noble Triple Gem and God's loving divine blessings be with you.